Welcome back. We are on to step 4, cutting your stencil. Everybody should have their design transferred to their the size template they're going to use. This is an example of one that's already cut. This is a little bit more complicated than the one that we're going to do now. I have two of you to look at. You can choose to cut either the positive space out, which is this shape, or you can cut the negative space out, which is the background. Either way is just fine. Both ways will work. You can make up your mind. So I am going to choose to cut out the negative space, all the area that has crosshatch. But I'm going to cut it out of this one so that you can see. I've already cut that one out. When you are using your X-Acto, always pull your X-Acto knife down and turn your board when you come to a curve rather than turning your X-Acto knife. It's much easier. So I already pre-cut that one. So I'm going to cut this one, which is a little trickier. So I'm going to turn my board so I'm pulling down as I'm cutting. Pulling down, turning my board, pulling down. This guarantees that you're not going to cut yourself, and that's really important. All of our safety tips. It's kind of like when you were doing, if you've ever done printmaking and you have cut using your linoleum gouges. You always have to have your hands, your other hand in the right position when you're cutting. I can't cut with my hand down here. I need to hold my board still so that I can get a nice clean cut. Again, I'm cutting this part out. My corners aren't too terribly important in terms of how straight they are, because we're going to draw a grid on our watercolor paper, and so our edges will be nice and straight. Again, notice that I'm turning my board, turning my knife only a little bit. Voila. So there I have my stencil cut. And let's see, it goes this way, and you can see which part of my design I cut out. I cut out the background of my design. I will give you a little bit of time to get this, that shape is a little odd, isn't it? Let's get that one. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's an abstract piece, so if something comes out a little bit different, don't worry about it. I'll give you a little bit of time to get yours cut out, and then I will show you how to draw your grid. Good luck.